We're now back at 8:40. Tonight marks the winter premiere of Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Detective Olivia Benson will be forced to relive the details of her brutal kidnapping as that case now goes to trial. Emmy and Golden Globe winner Mariska Hargitay has played Detective Benson since 1999. Mariska, good morning. Welcome back. Is it a
yes,
or is it a wow, that went quick?
It's both, I think, in a way. But wow, that went quick, especially on days like today.
I was reading about some of the storylines in this particular storyline, and I'm wondering, when you look back to 1999, have the stories changed dramatically? Are they going a little bit more over a line now than they did back then?
No, I mean, I think it's been a journey. I think that the writing changes now. We have new showrunners now, so it feels to me like a different show now, which I think is a great thing, right? After 15 years, the show feels so unbelievably fresh, and that's a gift.
The stories are gripping, though. This one, in particular, this storyline, it's kind of the end of a trilogy.
Yes.
When it comes to this storyline, it's emotionally and physically violent.
Yes.
Do you ever get feedback from viewers who say, I'm drawn in, I'm hooked, but sometimes I can't take it?
All the time. I have so many moms, especially moms at school, that just say, I can't watch the show. And I understand that. And I think people need to be careful and take care to know what their limits are, because it is traumatizing. I mean, this episode was traumatizing for me just to shoot it. And I deal with these issues every day. But it's about, Olivia being a victim that she continually takes care of. And so the tables are turned.
Abducted, physically beaten, emotionally tortured, forced to watch things no one should have to watch. If Olivia were a guest on the show, in reality, I would say, as this case goes to trial, might it bring closure to her character? I know a lot of people hate that term, but do you think in some ways this wraps it up for her?
You should watch tonight and see what happens.
I get a feeling there's no closure here. I don't know why.
I wish there was.
Yeah, no closure?
It's not that simple. It's not that simple. I think it's what she went through. I don't know that she can recover from. It has changed her. She's still fighting the PTSD. And, once she thought she got him, he got in there again, in a deep and very painful way.
Let me change subjects, because in the notes on you coming on this morning, there's a little thing that jumped out at me. And you were recently given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And I bring it up only because I've talked to actors and actresses in the past, and they all thought, oh, I'll show up, it'll be okay. And then they get there, and they find it incredibly emotional.
It was incredibly emotional. It was surprisingly one of the most emotional and beautiful days I can remember. My mom got a star, and my brother, all the photos that I've seen of her, and with my brother and my sister there, and then there I was on that day with my brother and my sister. It was incredibly a bonding moment, and I felt very, very surprisingly close to my mom.
I don't know if I have to say this, but because you've been on so many times, but your mom was Jane Mansfield.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's obviously why she got a star on the Hollywood Walk. I'm glad to hear you say that, because I do think people are taken back by that when they get to experience.
I was warned. My friend Hilary Swank got a star, and she said, I just went there. I thought it was a work thing. And then she said, I cried more than on Academy Awards or any other thing. And I remember going, I get it. It was very emotional.
Well, don't forget that you can see Mariska Hargitay on the winter premiere of Law and Order SVU. That's tonight at 8 Central Time, right here on NBC. Mariska, always good to see you.
Thank you so much.